This is America in Space, a weekly news and information program on current events dealing with the space industry.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today. I'm Dawn Meyer, Space Coast News Editor. Have you ever wondered how all those science experiments get done on the International Space Station? Well, it's with something called EXPRESS. And like all good NASA projects, that is an acronym. EXPRESS stands for Expedite the Processing of Experiments to Space Station. And a really cool thing about Express is that NASA's 12 Express racks that support hundreds of science experiments on the International Space Station just reached 1 million cumulative hours of total powered time on June 14, 2022. That is a major milestone. Here's NASA astronaut Kjell Lindgren of the SpaceX Crew 4 mission and a member of the Expedition 67 crew to put that 1 million hours into perspective for us.
Today, June 14th, the cumulative operating time of Express racks aboard the International Space Station has reached 1 million hours. Express, or expedite the processing of experiments to the space station, are multi-purpose payload rack systems that support and store research experiments aboard the International Space Station. The Express racks can support over 100 individual science experiments at any one time by providing structural interfaces, power, data, cooling, and water needed to operate in space. The Express racks were built in Huntsville, Alabama, and are operated by flight controllers at the Payload Operations Integration Center at Marshall Space Flight Center. Express racks 1 and 2, this is 1, launched to the International Space Station on STS-100 in April of 2001, and the most recent Express rack arrived in HTV in 2020. Now, to put 1 million hours in perspective, that's over 114 years. 114 years ago is 5 years after the Wright brothers' first powered flight, the birth of the aerospace industry. And this million-hour milestone would not have been possible without the dedication and vigilance of the crew, flight controllers, and engineering teams. Just imagine where we will be after another million more. Congratulations.
As Lindgren said, the racks can support science experiments of any discipline and provide stowage, power, data, command and control, video, and so much more to the research investigations. The experiments housed in the racks are managed and monitored 24/7 by the Payload Operations Integration Center. The racks have standardized hardware interfaces that enable quick and simple integration of multiple payloads aboard the space station. The Express racks themselves remain on orbit continually and have elements that travel back and forth between the space station and Earth via various space vehicles. Experiments are replaced in the Express racks as needed and remain on the International Space Station for periods ranging from several weeks to several years, depending on the experiment's time requirements. Each Express rack can support up to 10 small payloads, resulting in a total capacity to operate up to 96 experiments. It's an amazingly powerful and versatile system. And 1 million hours, wow. It just boggles my mind. There's just so much science going on up in space. From Florida's Space Coast, this is Dawn Meyer for About Space Today.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to share our program with your family and friends and follow us on Facebook. Join us each week for news and information on America in Space.